This is the Miltdog Show. Welcome to the Miltdog Show. Welcome to Dr. Miltdog. We talk about everything and nothing. What's on your mind? Share with us. The Miltdog Show. The Miltdog Show.
Is that something that scares you? Or you don't think about it? That it could be genetic?
Yeah, it started late, the couple of years. I thought maybe it is. And trust me, I want MS. I would have never given that to my hardest enemy ever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not.
You're in Sweden, so what type of health care do they give someone with MS? Like, what are some of the assistance or other kind of treatments that they allow you to have in Sweden?
On MS?
Yes. Or just you personally? You have round-the-clock care. You have your room and board. Are you able to leave wherever you're at to go to other places? Like, what things do they have for you in Sweden?
I'm sorry, Ralph. You are losing me.
Okay. In Sweden, do they have assistance for people with MS? Like to pay for your treatments? Round-the-clock care, someone to come to your home, take care of you if you can't leave?
Yeah, this is Sweden. Come on, we have the best health care in the world.
Okay. Is that true? I haven't checked the stats on that. Is that true?
Me neither. Because
it could be worse. It could be it could be worse. It could be in United States. So what about MS that you want other people to know about?
What about MS I want other people to know about? When I was a kid, I was a bedwetter. Do you say bedwetter?
Yes, you said it correctly. Bedwetter. Mm-hmm.
So it's all about the nerves and muscles. So what did I want to say?
So for those that might have that, I'm sorry.
Stay out of it.
Stay out of it.
Yeah.
So you're saying that might be something for people to look into. Let's say if
there should be an easier checkup to see if a person have MS. It's like with the COVID that you put down in your nose.
So you're saying that's a good test to check?
Yeah, I hope they had a test like that.
Okay.
Now it's checking your spine fluid and put that your nose with the left hand.
Mm-hmm. But you're saying that you can probably find it even earlier by those kind of signs, right?
I'm not sure where they are right now, but I guess you can find it earlier.
So when you mentioned bedwetting, you mean when you were a child or as an adult?
I was a bedwetter until I was 14, 15.
Okay. Was that did anybody explain to you what that may be from? Because there's a lot of different causes about that. Some people say it's some psychological trauma, or some say it's a dietary issue. But what do you think?
Nobody told me earlier why. Or the problem is probably I wasn't listening.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be too if it's happening to me. So, how did you get across? Because I know Sweden's very strict with marijuana. So, have you felt any difference in your health or your quality of life when you started consuming it?
Yeah, I have constantly back pain, but it disappears when I'm high.
Okay.
So why not? And there is a couple of positive things too.
Now, have you had anybody like do the cream, like marijuana cream or CBD?
No.
Okay. All right. So let's get into some of the effects. You said that it's kind of like an attack on your nervous system. So what is considered some of the attacks that you go through? You mentioned bedwetting. Is that something that happens on a regular? We're going to get into some uncomfortable questions here.
I do not understand the question.
Is there anything that when do you get like attacks like these like when you mentioned to me
No, I
that
have
you get
progressive,
attacks?
so I don't get any attacks.
Okay, so you're not like your muscles doesn't spaz periodically, right? Like you don't feel
No, they are
pain.
dying slowly.
So there's just lack of movement, lack of mobility.
Yeah.
Okay.
Train.
Yes. So what about your stomach and stomach muscles and things like that? Are you able to digest food?
How about that?
I'm sorry?
Are you asking me if I have a six-pack?
Yes. Do you?
Nah.
Okay. So, I mean, I've seen you on your pictures. You look nice and lean. A lot of people would kill to look like that. To tell you the truth, you look nice and lean there, buddy. Especially me right now.
It seems like
cool,
you
man.
have a picture. How does a MS person look like?
You got that nice little like chiseled chin, bro.
Yeah.
You're looking like Jason Statham.
No, I do not.
So let me ask. So you don't have any trouble digesting food?
No.
You're able to eat solid foods?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you get any stomach pain or anything like that while it's digesting?
No.
Okay.
I ate meat for 6 days in a row. Then I got stomach pain as hell.
Okay, so you ate meat 6 days in a row, like what, all day?
Yeah, that's what I was consuming. Meat.
Okay. Do you still? That's the question I see in the chat. Do you still have an appetite? Does your appetite decrease? Because
no, I lost it, but that could be the weed.
So the weed is keeping your appetite alive?
No, the weed is taking the appetite away.
Really? Usually it does the opposite for some people.
Yeah. But the thing is, appetite or not, I do not want to live.
You
So
do not want to
why
what?
would I care about stuff like that?
So you're saying you don't want to live. Is that what you're saying?
And I'm done on this earth.
So let me ask you, how old are you? What's your age? You're in your 40s?
Yeah, I'm in my 40s.
Okay. So you're thinking that you can't have a good 20, 30 more years on this earth?
What's good?
Well, I mean, you could see your children grow up, do their own thing. Maybe be able to see them get married and ruin their life.
Yep. I should have been there from the beginning.
Yeah, I understand. A lot of us do that to ourselves, man. It's kind of hard to make the right decisions from the beginning. When we're always looking back, we always think we can do things differently or better. What type of do you have any family support? Whether it be your kids
Define
or
support.
How would they, when they came, when you were first diagnosed, did they come by you? Did they talk to you? Did they help you with any of your trainings or things like that?
Yeah, everybody been supporting me. The only problem has been me. Because I don't want to do stuff. I canceled it before it's coming out their mouth.
So you're saying that you pretty much have given up already, while they're still trying to keep you around.
Yeah, everybody around me is eat that, do that, be that, and I don't give a shit.
So let me ask you this: if for some miracle you found a way to progressively get better, is there something that you would be doing differently?
Would you still feel the same way? My life.
But would you still feel differently? Like, I don't deserve to be here. I don't. Because if somebody was to give you your, let's say God gives you your life back or whatever, you're able to do things again. Would you want to still continue?
If I got that chance, I would believe I'm Jesus. Nah.
I would believe I'm Jesus. So what do you think? Would you continue?
Continue.
Or would you still give up? Your life, would you still continue with your life, try to fight more, or would you still feel like you don't deserve it?
If there was a vaccine.
Oh my God. Yes, if there was a vaccine. For those of you that are new to Miltdog, not to tell you anything, but I'm against certain vaccines. That's just me. That had nothing to do with Miltdog. That's why he's saying.
But the thing, Ralph, is I hate my life as a younger, and so I don't think I want to continue that. I think people deserve a better father, brother, what is. So I'm down at the bottom. I even gave a robot compliment. How about that?
That's for those of you that are new. Rob is a friend of Miltdog that comes around the live shows. They have their little banter back and forth, and for Miltdog to shoot a compliment to Rob is a big deal. So, yeah. So, I mean, it's rough to know that everybody wants to see an underdog keep fighting, right? Everybody wants to see a turnaround story happening. You're just saying that the real world is that sometimes, things need to end, right? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah. If you don't give anything to the world, I don't need to be here anymore. But I never give anything to the world. Never. It's the latest years. I'm getting older and wiser.
I mean, to be honest with you, I agree with you, with that, because a lot of people say that in a society or community or whatever you want to say it, everybody should be able to contribute and be involved, in the community to be able to receive any of the benefits. If you feel like you can't do that, which a lot of people probably feel that way, that either have MS or something else, right? They feel like they can't contribute. So then why keep them around? They're just a burden on people, which is understandable.
Yeah, but who take the decision?
Well, I mean, that's a good question. I mean, I don't know what decision you mean. If you mean on ending the person, or if that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know what the laws in Sweden. I think I hear in Canada you're able to do that.
No, isn't it in Belgium?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they have it in Belgium, but I know in Canada that you're allowed to do that. Yeah, so it's kind of a rough situation in terms of. But now, do you live with in your own unit, or do you live in a family member's unit?
I live at my mom's house.
Okay, so does the assistance you get from the government go to your mom?
No, I have employees that help me during the day.
Okay, but I mean, for those that have some type of assistance, like whether it be maybe money or food, I don't know if that's how you guys do it in Sweden. That could be a help to your mom as an extra help.
Trust me.
Right?
But I
What was that?
She would understand because
What were you saying?
no, you said it helped my mom's, and I said, trust me, it does.
You saying it doesn't?
It does.
Oh, it does. Okay. So wouldn't that be enough?
I understand her. I am her son, and I'm now with a disease that don't help me or anybody else. So I understand the disappointment.
But why would you feel like it's a disappointment?
if you had a child that came out with a disease that did not help him or her, then you would be disappointed.
Yeah, that's
And the
Yeah, I get that.
emotions are coming out the wrong way and stuff.
I'm not in your mother's space, so I don't know. But I don't think that she would be disappointed. You know, she might be disappointed that you're smoking so much weed.
Yeah, she am like I was earlier. So sweet.
Mm-hmm. Well, it is a rough feeling. I understand where you're coming from. It is a rough feeling to feel like you're a burden to other people.
Yeah, I feel
And
that all the way, all the time.
The crazy thing is that everybody eventually becomes a burden to everybody. I'm slowly realizing that. Maybe not forever, maybe not for a long time, but eventually every one of us is going to get to the point where we're going to be in the care of somebody else. You know, it all
I
depends
think
on who.
we don't respect yourself. No.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
If you respect yourself enough, then you won't see yourself as a burden.
I mean,
It's about your feelings. If you will say to me you're a burden, then I would respond aggressively. But if I'm saying I'm a burden, I'm not sure what I'm talking about.
Well, I'm trying to understand. It's I think it's very hard for anybody who has a good sense of self-worth to say, oh, I'm not going to be a burden to anybody. I mean, unless they have, an exit plan, right? And those are probably the ones that work so much money to have a lot of money so that they won't be a burden to anybody, But not everybody has that luxury of doing that.
Yeah. And it's like when I see a movie or I'm a big on YouTube, a clip and see a person walking normal. I'm getting jealous as hell. It's like, fuck, I can't do that anymore.
Right. I know exactly what you mean, buddy. I know what you mean. I don't know how to help. I don't know how to, I don't know how to ease you off of that because that's just a real thing. And going back to what I said earlier, it's going to happen to everybody. We're all going to reach the point where we can't walk as good as we used to, some earlier and some later than others.
Is there an object that I can be jealous about? The walking.
I mean, some people would say no, because, there's so much other things more important, but I can understand how you can be jealous of it,
Yeah, because I
understand where the jealousy comes from.
I used to walk in my younger days, but I can't walk anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I could sit here and say, oh, but you can be on your wheelchair and go, and people can take you outside, But you probably wouldn't want to do that either.
I won't queue on Disney World.
You want what?
queue on Disneyland, stay in line.
So when was the last time you went outside?
A couple of months ago.
Where did you go?
I was giving blood. Yeah, it was that I was giving blood.
So when you went outside, how was the weather cold? Were you able to see the sun, feel the breeze?
The fall, I guess. It was
fall
between
time.
summer and fall. Easter.
Okay.
But the thing is, the only thing that mattered when I went out was to go back home. I was so uncomfortable.
You're uncomfortable being outside?
Yeah, but lately I start to get stuff. I hate being around people. I was the clown and the ape of the class before. But now I'm just staying inside and be for myself. You people down here are so wonderful. You give me company. And I look at podcasts and stuff on YouTube. Wow.
For those of you that are listening to this on another platform, he is speaking of the Podbean app, which you can download on your Google or Apple Play Store, and you can search for the Miltdog 2020 and give him a follow and come and join him every day and keep him company and say hello, let him know your experiences and what you're going through, and he'll let you know his with a couple of weed jokes here and there, So, Miltdog, did they give you an estimate, a timetable on what to expect?
No, they have trained friends. So you decide where you want to be in life. But if you do like me, fuck it. Let it go faster. But if you're a training person that fights again, then it's taking a long, long time.
Do you know how much longer we have, Milt?
An hour.
Okay. So, let me ask you this. Do you feel any physical pain?
When I'm not high, I feel pain in my whole body.
Where?
But mostly
Your whole
in
body?
my back, rear end. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
But when I'm high, the pain disappears.
And this is something that's not, they don't allow marijuana for medical use, do they, in Sweden?
But yeah, they do. It's hard to get, but yeah. But
it's hard to get, and yet they won't give it to you.
Sweden or every person, weed is illegal here, so I don't want to put my name there. They think about themselves.
Right.
Let me smoke weed, it helps me a lot.
Yeah, a lot of people get slack because if or here in the States, it's like, oh, I gotta a stubbed toe. Let me get a prescription for weed.
Yeah.
But in other places, there's actual people that really need, that kind of help, and to deny them, that seems to be a crime.
Yeah,
It's like you have to. Go ahead.
But I'm not here to fight for the sick people. The only thing, treat them as normal people. That's all that we want.
So you're saying you just want everybody to treat sick people as normal people, as regular people?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Which is understandable. No pity? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I have a nurse that comes and takes my blood once a week. He talks louder. And that's the proof. Otherwise, I'm always for her, or my MS is taking my hearing.
Oh, and you find that disrespectful because you can hear very well, and she's yelling at you like you have no
I'm on
hearing.
all day.
Like you're an old man.
In my bed.
Or like Rob says it, maybe they're trying to keep you on your toes, wake you up.
Nah.
Hi, this is Dr. Miltdog, and I approve this show. Miss it at your own risk. And if you're here and liking it, please share. And if you don't like it, please share. Thank you.